Milo, Zoya, and Clock of Courage. Once upon a time in the cozy town of Tinkerville, two best friends, Milo and Zoya, lived next door to each other. They were always up to something, making tree forts, hunting for beetles, or helping Milo's grandpa fix old watches in his little workshop. But nothing thrilled them more than the legend of the lost clock, a story Grandpa often told before bedtime. They say it's hidden deep in the whispering woods, Grandpa would say, winding a dusty gear. A magical clock that can stop time, but only for those brave enough to find it. Milo's eyes would widen. Do you think it's real? Grandpa would wink. Only the truly courageous ever find out. One breezy Saturday morning, Zoya came running over with a map rolled up like a treasure scroll. Milo, look what I found in your grandpa's attic. They unrolled the faded parchment on the grass. It showed a winding path through whispering woods with a big X marked the heart tree. This could be it, Zoya said. The clock. Buddy, Zoya's fluffy black and white dog, barked excitedly. The adventure had begun. They packed snacks, flashlights, water, and Grandpa's old compass. With Buddy leading the way, the trio entered the whispering trees. At first, it felt fun. Birds chirped, leaves danced, and the forest whispered like it was singing to them. But soon things got strange. The path split into three. Each trail had a carved stone with a single word. Bravery, kindness, wisdom, we each pick one, said Zoya. Let's meet at the heart tree. Be safe, Milo said, hugging her tightly. Buddy followed Zoya, while Milo took the bravery path. Milo's path. Bravery, Milo walked carefully. Suddenly, the ground shook. A deep gorge opened in front of him with a rickety rope bridge swaying over it. His knees trembled. He looked down. Far below was water and sharp rocks. But then a voice echoed in his head, Grandpa's voice. Courage is not the absence of fear, but doing the right thing even when you're scared. Milo took a deep breath and whispered, I can do this. He tightened his backpack and took one step. Then another, and another. At the end of the bridge, a glowing stone with the word bravery lit up beneath his foot. He had passed. Zoya's path. Kindness Zoya's trail led to a quiet glade where she saw a small baby fox stuck in a thorn bush, whimpering. Buddy barked and tugged at her sleeve, urging her to help. Zoya looked around. What if it's a trap or a trick? But she couldn't leave the fox crying. Carefully, she unwrapped the thorns, getting a few scratches on her arms, and freed the tiny animal. The baby fox licked her hand and ran off into the woods. Then, behind her, a glowing stone with kindness rose from the ground. They both finally arrived at the heart tree, a massive ancient oak with a hollow center glowing from within. Inside, they saw it, the clock of courage, golden gears, glowing hands, and a soft tick-tock that seemed to echo through time itself. But just as they stepped forward, the ground trembled again. A deep, growling voice said, Not so fast, young ones. From the shadows emerged a time warden, a massive creature made of twisted roots, moss, and ticking clock's eyes. The clock chooses only the worthy. You may take it, but only if you pass the final test. The final test. Choose time, or each other the warden raised one arm. You may choose to take the clock and control time forever. Or use it once, right now, to help someone in need. But then, the clock will vanish forever. On a screen of leaves, they saw a vision. A storm was approaching Tinkerville, threatening to flood the village. They could use the clock to stop the storm, giving people time to evacuate. Or keep it for themselves. Milo and Zoya looked at each other. We could be famous, Milo whispered. Imagine what we could do. But the village needs us now, Zoya said. And Grandpa, and Buddy's family. We can't be selfish. Milo nodded. We help them. That's real courage. Zoya placed her hand on the clock. I wish. For time to slow down, just long enough for Tinkerville to be safe. The clock ticked once, then twice, and glowed so bright it filled the whole forest. When the light faded, the clock was gone. But they knew they had done the right thing. Back in Tinkerville, the storm slowed. People had time to prepare, move to safety, and help one another. The village never knew what Milo and Zoya had done, But that was okay, because heroes don't need spotlights. They need hearts full of courage and kindness. As for Buddy, he got extra belly rubs and a hero's feast. And every now and then, when the wind blew just right, the forest would whisper, "Tick, tock, thank you." Moral 1. True courage is doing the right thing, even when you're afraid. Milo faced his fears to cross the bridge, and later chose helping others over keeping power. Moral 2. Kindness is a powerful choice, even when it's hard. Zoya helped the fox and chose her village over glory, showing compassion at every turn.
Milo and Zoya with Buddy the pup found a map and packed right up. Through the woods they made their way, chasing legends every day. The forest whispered the trail was long, but in their hearts they felt so strong. They followed stars and glowing trees, through riddles, roots, and mystery. And for tick-tock, time won't wait. Be brave and kind, don't hesitate. Hearts of gold and spirits true, the clock of courage waits for you. Milo crossed a bridge so wide, Zoya helped with love and pride. They faced the choice, they made it right. To save the town, they gave up might. Heroes shine when no one's near. They act with love, not fame or cheer. And when the wind begins to chime, the forest whispers back in time. Tick-tock, time won't wait. Be brave and kind, don't hesitate. You have the power deep inside, with friends and love right by your side. Tick-tock, time won't wait. Be brave and kind, don't hesitate. You have the power deep inside, with friends and love right by your side. Milo and Zoya with Buddy the pup found a map and packed right up. Through the woods they made their way, chasing legends every day. The forest whispered the trail was long, but in their hearts they felt so strong. They followed stars and glowing trees, through riddles, roots, and mystery. Tick-tock, time won't wait. Be brave and kind, don't hesitate. Hearts of gold and spirits true, the clock of courage waits for you. Milo crossed a bridge so wide, Zoya helped with love and pride. They faced the choice, they made it right. To save the town, they gave up might. Heroes shine when no one's near.